Good evening.
My throat is really bad. I'm sorry about it. Okay. I think I'm supposed to talk about network development, right? Okay. Cadd Center. A brief introduction. Cadd Center started in the year 1987 on December 26th, the day India was passed away, in very well in Triplicate. Started as an AutoCAD training center. Okay. We started in a mansion just behind TV theater. We have taken 2 single rooms. One room is the lab, one room is the classroom. Okay. AutoCAD was invented or launched in 1984. There are a lot of builders, a lot of designers. So you all know AutoCAD is a software which was launched on a PC-based platform. So we just launched AutoCAD training. Till 95, we were very small. In the sense, we had one center in Chennai, one in Bangalore. Then we started one in Delhi. Okay. So today, Cadd Center is about 30-year-old company, having about 840 training centers in about 29 countries. It's about 29 countries we are present, and anything in engineering we do, in design. Okay, today we have 14 brands, 14 different brands. It's like Cadd Center, Dream Zone, Synergy, Liveware. The latest one is the natural salons. So we have totally, natural salon if we had, I think we are about 840 plus now we manage 270 natural outlets. By April 1st, we'll be managing all the natural salon across the country, which means another 600 outlets. So 840 of Cadd Center, natural another maybe 400, 500, which translates into 1,300 franchised outlets we manage. Okay. How many we own? We own 5. Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi. One we started in Pune, one we started in Hyderabad. Otherwise, we don't have anything our own. It's a completely 99.9% franchised business model. Okay. I joined Cadd Center as a student. I did engineering, passed out engineering in 1990. Worked in Ashok Leyland for a brief time. Then came into Cadd Center as a student. Okay. And then I started teaching in Cadd Center. In 95, I started to become an expansion manager. Cadd Center was started by a gentleman who passed away this Monday. He is 87, Mr. Vaidishwaran. He was a retired general manager of Canara Bank. He does not have children. So after post-retirement, he wanted to have some engagement. He didn't want to sit at home. So he wanted to start something which is futuristic. There are only 2 philosophies he gave first. One is quality first. Quality is a permanent character of a business. A permanent marketing tool which never let you down. 1. Number 2, always offer something latest, futuristic. Never look at a crowded market. Be the first, take first mover advantage in the marketplace. Okay, because everybody is doing, don't do it. Okay, do something which is out of the world. Do maybe futuristic. Maybe 5 years later, somebody will be able to accept your product. Do not look at somebody rushing to your office, standing in a queue when you launch a business. Okay? Taking the first mover advantage is the first one. And offer the best of the quality. Okay? Provide world-class standard in anything that you do. Okay? Then long-term success. Sustaining long-term success should be the responsibility of an entrepreneur. The single most responsibility of an entrepreneur is to provide stable, well-paying jobs, not making profit. Right? If you're able to make stable, well-paying jobs, I'm sure you're going to make money for yourself. Money will become an automatic byproduct. Okay, so he was a banker. So he is very happy with his 3 center. He had 18 lakhs after retirement, sold his land in Tambaram. He had 18 lakhs, he invested in these 3 offices. I joined as a student. I come from Pudukkottai. Chettinad is, we all known for business. So in 1995, we used to ask, we are a small company. We are 8 people in Chennai. We used to be in Yellow Pages building, Mylapur Radhakrishnan Road. That's our office. Even today, that's our office. So we started asking him. He was asking, what do we do next? People are becoming seniors. I want to accommodate. I don't want you to leave this company. But what do we do? So I was sitting in the last bench. I was saying, let's do franchise. Somewhere I heard this franchising. So he said, franchising we don't know. Okay, so let's not do it. We are not aware of the business. Then I went to NIT, got some retail, lab tech, got some retail. There are a lot of different education franchises. Got some retail, came back and said, let's do franchise. He said no. Okay. Then it became like in '95, almost whenever I see him, will ask, can you franchise, sir? Can you do something? Then one fine day, I went to the extent of walking with him to the toilet. Okay, he'll go pee there and say, can we do franchise? That is the kind of intense follow-up I had with him, because I know, that's a good thing to do. Because without investing your money, you want to expand. Franchising is the best way, one. Number two, successful franchising is duplicating success. If you are successful, you have a proven product that could be duplicated to multiple places. So you can make entrepreneurs quickly with a franchising route. There is no test and try. There is no failure in franchising. Any business, in business, 85% is a failure. If you go back and check register of companies, number of companies getting registered in a year, it will be in millions. Number of companies surviving is less than 5% after about 24 months. Which means it's going to be a big challenge or big risk starting a business. But in a franchised environment, it's a proven product, you know the market, somebody has tested, you have to pay some fee and start a franchise. Because that's the thought process. So I went and told him, let's do franchise. I was a trainer, instructor, okay? So he turned and said, if you want to do franchising, you do it. I will support you. If you fail, it's your problem. Okay? Now, I have a question, whether I will take franchising or be happy with my job where I am getting my salary. I have to decide whether I have to stay focused on my job and get my salary, or take a new responsibility, risk my employment. If you fail, I am going to be chucked out. Okay? Then I said, I'll take it. Okay? Then I became a technical person, became a commercial entity, techno-commercial person. The first year we had 3 centers, Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi. So we opened 3 more centers. December 1st, we opened a center in Coimbatore. Second center, January 20th, we opened a center. January 20th, 1996, we opened a center in Hyderabad. February 17th, we opened a center in Vizag. So on March 31st, we had 3 centers, our own 3 centers, Cadd centers, okay, franchise centers. Our turnover was less than 20-25 lakhs. But first year, during the royalty, I got 11.5 lakhs. So I became the star of the company. So I got a Maruti 800 car from my chairman. So life was going on. So in 99, we had a very unique business model. 99, we achieved 100 centers. So when I achieved 100 centers, he said, you will be the director, you will be my partner, a small share he gave. 2009, we achieved about 400 centers. I became the managing director. He became bold. He said, okay, you run the business. And this Monday, he passed away. So, now Cadd Center today runs, it's about 840 centers. November 1st onwards, we took naturals business. Why did we took natural business? Engineering we are doing, training is good. We have a lot of brands doing exceptionally good. We do about 280 crores turnover. We train about 85,000 people a year in 29 countries. Cadd Center certificate printed in Chennai, hospital printed in Chennai is being used in the US, given to the students of the US. So life is very good. Then why did we get into naturals? And Mr. Kumaravan is a good friend of ours for many years. Then when natural in a different business model, Cadd Center is a very, very successful business model. When we want to do transformation, anybody come to a stage where in the product life cycle curve, you get into a place called saturation. Okay, you come, you grow, some point in time, you don't grow further. Okay, you call this a saturation. Okay, if you want to break out of the saturation to move to the next orbit, there has to be a change. There has to be a huge change in terms of everything, the approach, rules, process, everything. If you don't change, you don't change. Okay, you cannot expect better results without you transforming yourself. So for the transformation, Cadd Center got into naturals and started putting into new systems, new methods. What they were using so far, maybe that's become obsolete, which is not current, which is not relevant today. So we started working with naturals. I think going is very good. So, one thing I want to tell you, if you have a proven product, you are confident about your product, it's a good quality product, you believe there is a demand for this product, there is a need, it will solve problems of somebody. anywhere, then this product is franchisable. Okay, any product which solves problem for somebody, it will be a franchisable concept. If it is going to solve a small problem, it's going to be a small business. If it's going to solve a bigger problem, it's going to be a bigger business. So what are you doing? That's the question that you have to ask. Are you going to solve a bigger problem? Then it's going to be a bigger opportunity. You know, there's a saying, when your blood burns, blood boils, you get angry, you get disturbed, then there is a business opportunity. When you're saying why this country is not moving this way, then there is an opportunity. Okay, so every individual can become successful entrepreneur, provided, as Mr. Kulam said, you have to have set of habits to be a business person. Do we need to have an experience to be a business person? Not at all. You can be a business individual, you can be an entrepreneur just out of the college. Okay, gone are the days where you have to go through some experience, then get trained, then you slowly but steadily you want to get into business. Today you can become a successful entrepreneur if you are serious about what you want to achieve. If you are willing to dedicate your life. Success comes with 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Sweat out. Okay, we have been told many times there is no replacement, no alternative for determined, focused hard work. Okay, hard work that makes you successful. Franchising is beautiful business because you make others also successful. See, in the process, I've said 840 outlets we have, which means we have created more than 500 successful entrepreneurs in the country. Right? We have simply created 500 entrepreneurs who in turn gives employment for about 7,000 people. Okay? So, that's what we have achieved. Okay, suppose we wanted to be a South Indian, traditional, conventional, Madrasi company, what we would have done? Maybe 3 centers, maybe 4 centers, maybe 10 centers, maybe 12 centers. Then we'll say, okay, I am very contented in my life. We'll make all this kind of statement, then sit at home. Right? So if you aspire to achieve something truly great, then I think franchising is the best way without having money. Okay, if you all come from a middle class, we are not Mr. A.C. Sanmohan sir or Mr. Kulam. They are all billionaires and millionaires. Okay, so they can do anything. But if you are a middle income, upper middle class family, you are starting as a first time entrepreneur, franchising could be a best option. Because you have a shared responsibility and a growth that's together. Together we are better. So you are able to use the talents. Suppose I am opening a center in Jaipur. I am a Chennai person. I do not know anything about Jaipur. If I sign with a partner in Jaipur, he is the localite, he knows the local language, he has the local contact, he is good in the locality and marketing. I am good in my product. My product with this marketing ability and his contact will be able to do well. Success become guaranteed. Success could be duplicated. Suppose I go open a center. I want to do an interior. I want to get hold of somebody. The interior cost will become 30% more. The moment they see us, it will become 30% more. You want to recruit people, salary will become high. We do not know where to recruit the right people. It will become expensive. It will become unviable. Alright? So franchising is duplicating success. If you have a beautiful product, if you are confident it's going to solve the problem of anybody, there is an opportunity. Okay? With this I would like to close. If you have any questions, I can take it. I think I'm running out of time. Okay? 20 minutes they said. I think I can take 20 minutes. If you have any questions,